book goes on to tell us that Ty takes her outside of the home and to a shed. If that doesn't give you horror story vibes, then I don't know what will. Surprisingly, he instead shows her that he is making paint out of the resources he has. They're in the middle of nowhere, where he has all the time in the world, and he decides to make paint. Then, Gemma gets back to complaining about how she doesn't want to be there and how she hates him, but is secretly impressed by him, but also hates him and maybe likes him? This book has a way of saying what Gemma thinks into 10 pages in what should take 10 words. Let me summarize 30 pages. I don't want to be here. I feel trapped. I want to go home. Ty isn't a bad guy. Oh, wait, he is. But once that's over, Ty starts to talk about how when they first met on Easter. He starts to talk about how much he already knows about her, since he's been watching her since she was only 10 years old. 10! Not to mention, he was drunk that day. What great message to send to our children. Then, suddenly out of nowhere, we are introduced to someone else in this flashback. Josh, another stalker. Ty talks about what Josh wanted to do with Gemma, and that he was the one that stopped him. After we learn this, the book decides, hey, let's completely change the topic again, and explain in 10 pages how to catch a camel in the desert. Let me summarize again. They get in a car, they rope a camel, they go home. Then, try to decide what they want to name her, and how they want to train her, and they go on and on about the stupid camel. This book is as dry as the desert they are in.